Ani and hello. Happy New Year. We hope that the holiday season was good to each and every one of you. In case you missed it, in December we shared a resource package for all of our participants. Inside you can find our program's rules of engagement, confidentiality agreement, as well as a few other documents to better your experience with the New Horizons for 2S LGBTQ+ older adults program. In January it is cold, dark, and wintertime has officially set in. We find ourselves, especially those of us in the north, rushing to and fro, then trying to get back to our homes as quickly as possible to avoid the cold. Something about darkness and chill brings a sense of unintended stillness and a feeling of a void. At this juncture, it's important to remember that although feelings of emptiness end up leaving their mark and can take a toll on us, a pause is important, as the movements that surround it. The fact is, there is no such thing as a void, for when our consciousness enters an empty space, it is immediately filled. As usual, there is a more skillful way to view and embrace this season. But again, it requires that we shift, or better yet, expand our awareness. Indeed, though we may not be able to see or hear anything in a given moment, there is still something out there, and we know it. The key is to find a way to appreciate the space that is held for us, and to use this powerful time of quiet to incorporate that force of the Great Spirit into our lives. At New Horizons, we are welcoming in the gifts of the season by dedicating time to visioning and planning our work for the year ahead. As we enter into program visioning, we'd love to hear from you. What groups, events, and personal development workshops would you like to see? Get in touch to let us know, or click on the survey link to give us feedback and have your voice heard. This season of new beginnings is bringing some changes and opportunities to the folks of the New Horizons team. Brandon McIsaac, the Seniors Program Coordinator at Rizzo Access Network in Sudbury, has moved on from the position. We wish him well and much success in his future endeavors, and we are grateful for the time that we had to work alongside each other. The position will be filled in the coming months. We look forward to welcoming a new member to the New Horizons team, and we will let you know when they have joined us. In the meantime, please reach out to Evan at evanm@gilbertcenter.ca, the Seniors Program Coordinator for Simcoe Muskoka Region, or Shaylin, nhacnba@gmail.com, the Seniors Program Coordinator in North Bay, for information about seniors programs. Aging Bodies, Healthy Minds. In this session, we'll be joined by the North Bay Indigenous Hub's registered dietitian, Trista Hildebrand. Our session will include information on how to make the most of your meal, cooking on a budget. Trista will discuss how to cook healthy and filling meals without breaking the bank. Do you have any healthy eating questions? Trista can also help answer some of those dietary questions. Coming in, centering Indigenous, Indigiqueer, and Two-Spirit peoples. Welcome to the Indigenous content section of our monthly newsletter. This is a place where we share information about seasonal cycles and related cultural practices, and where we showcase fabulous Indigiqueer and Two-Spirit folks and the work that they're doing in the community. The title of this section is based in the teachings around 2S LGBTQ+ Indigenous peoples coming into the circle, as distinct from the concept and experience of coming out. Here are some examples of the moons that are named and observed at this time: the Great Spirit Moon, the Frost Exploding Moon, and the Long Moon. The snow has now blanketed the ground, earth is frozen, and the night sky has lengthened. Many Indigenous nations begin midwinter ceremonies around this time. For example, midwinter ceremonies for the Haudenosaunee begin this year on January 7th, when the Big Dipper and Little Dipper is directly above, the day after 5 sleeps following the new moon, or on a date determined by each community. This is the beginning of the new spiritual year, or the annual cycle of ceremonies. For many, this is also the time of observing the natural world, including the stars, to forecast or predict what seasons will bring ahead, which in turn informs the planning for the year ahead. This is a time when seeds can be selected for planting in the spring. It is also a time for renewing our responsibilities to the natural world and to each other in community, for gathering and visiting, for traveling, storytelling, dream sharing, and stargazing. Here are some suggested articles to read for more information on midwinter ceremonies, Indigenous star knowledge, and Indigenous activities for enjoying the winter. Regular programming links. Click the images to connect to Zoom. Older and Boulder North every Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coffee and Chat every Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Two-Spirit Takeover, second Wednesday of every month from 7:30 p.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Monthly Bingo Night, now on the third Thursday of every month from 7:30 p.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you ever have anything you want to share or if there's anything we can change, please don't hesitate to reach out to one of our coordinators. Seniors Workers. For Simcoe Muskoka, contact Evan, he, him, the Seniors Program Coordinator at evanem@gilbertcenter.ca, or Shaylin, she, her, in North Bay and area, the Seniors Program Coordinator at nhacnba@gmail.com. Two-Spirit Workers for Simcoe Muskoka, Flint, they, them, the team lead, Flint G at saferspaces.ca, North Bay and area, Phoenix, they, them, the Two-Spirit Outreach Worker at pwhitaker@gmghub.ca, and for the Greater Sudbury area, contact Leisha, they, them, the Two-Spirit Outreach Worker at leisha@ohas.org. Additionally, please feel free to forward this email to individuals or agencies who might be interested in the programming that we are continuously creating for the 2S LGBTQ+ older adults community. They can always visit saferspaces.com/new-horizons/ to learn more or sign up for our mailing list. Miigwech, thank you, and merci. The New Horizons for 2S LGBTQ+ older adults team.